This is an excellent sequence for your lower back. You will see that you will stretch not only your sacrum, but also your lumbar spine and your hips and also your hamstring muscles. What you might need for this practice is a bolster. And I would assume that not everybody has, bolster. So what you can do is you can actually roll a couple of blankets and create nice just kind of bolster like that, okay? And then what you will do is you will come all the way on your back. I will use bolster since I have bolster, available. So you come down and you almost start like you would work on the bridge pose. But what we will do is we will lift the hips and we'll try to bring the bolster right there where the sacrum is and the beginning of the lumbar. And then you release nicely your hips in to the bolster. And you will see when you feel comfortable, you might gently move back and forth to find that place where you can feel fully supported in your sacrum. The first movement will lift right sole of the foot off the floor. Place your hands either on the shin or back behind your thigh. It depends on the level of your flexibility, okay? And then as you do this, nicely extend your other leg. So in our case, it's the left leg all the way nicely in front of you. Take a nice few deep inhales and exhales, gently pressing the right thigh toward your torso. Excellent. Nice deep inhale and exhale. And then slowly switch the legs. So you bend your left knee and extend through your right heel. And you try to bring the right heel down toward the floor, but you of course not force it. So it stays slightly in the space. You can keep it there. If it's too much of tension on your hips, then you can place a block behind or below the heel. And again, bring the thigh nicely in. And you can do a few of these. We'll do one more time, switch. Take another nice 3 deep inhales and exhales. And then switch again. Bend the other knee and extend through the heel. This time, bring the right knee in, just like this. And then place both of your hands back behind your thigh. And this time, instead of bringing just the right thigh toward your torso, you slightly move it toward your right shoulder. Flex the toes on both of your feet. Lift the left heel slightly off the floor so that the leg is parallel to the floor. And then very gently you can travel the left leg to the left side. You can see that the toes are pointing toward the ceiling and then extending your right thigh diagonally away from the left leg, so you can nicely stretch in the lower back. Nice deep inhale and exhale right here, and then gently bring the left leg in. Relax the sole of the foot on the floor, and then relax also the right foot. Bend your left knee, same idea. Bring the thigh in, nicely extend that right heel down first on the floor. Move the left thigh slightly toward the left shoulder. Lift the right heel so that it's parallel to the floor. And again, gently travel the right leg to the right side of the room, and left thigh is gently traveling away from the right thigh. And again, you stay for 3 to 5 inhales and exhales, and then come back to the center. Relax, release the bottom leg, and then also the left foot. Bend your knees, take a nice few deep inhales and exhales. Yeah, and then slowly bring the knee in again, right knee. Place your hands back behind your thigh. This time extend the left leg up toward the ceiling. And then nicely release it down again, about parallel to the floor. Bring this time again the thigh in to your body. Good. And then inhale. Reach again, and this time take the left leg to the left side of the room. So I'm just, now against the wall, but you can go as far as your body allows you, as that left leg allows you to go. And then you come all the way back to the center. Relax and release that left heel down on the floor. And then bend your knee and release the other leg. Bend your left knee. Bring your right leg all the way nicely up toward the ceiling. And then again, extend it all the way forward, parallel to the floor. Inhale, nicely reach. And on the exhalation, open up that right leg to the right side of the room. And press gently into your left thigh and the opposite leg. And come back to the center. Release that heel down to the floor. Very nice. Bend the knee and then relax, release the other leg. Wonderful. And this time bring the knees nicely together toward your chest. Open up your arms to the sides. Turn the palms of your hands up and extend those legs nicely up toward the ceiling. Take a nice few deep inhales and exhales. You can stay up to 1 minute in this pose. And then slowly bend your knees and little windshield wipers here. So just about 15 degrees to one side. And then exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, exhale to the other side. And again, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And you can do again about 5 to 8 to each side. Then you can try something even more adventurous, that you extend to one side and opposite leg is extending nicely to the side. Then you bend your knee, come back to the center, same thing on the other side. Extending nicely the leg. And you can do again a couple of these. And then if you are really super adventurous, you can come to the side and then extend both of your legs nicely together. And then come back to the center, inhale, exhale to the other side. You want to have the opposite shoulder on the floor, and then come back to the center, and then bring the knees close to your chest. Nice deep inhales and exhales. You can again stay up to 1 minute here to just relax. This should feel really very pleasant for the lower back. And then coming down out of the pose, you release the feet down. You can even come on your toes, lift the hips, and release it all the way down into nice Shavasana. And you can stay here for 1 minute, or you can stay as long as 5 to 10 minutes, whatever feels comfortable to you. And then after you are down, you nicely bring the knees close to your chest, roll onto one side, press, and come all the way out of the pose. So I hope that you have enjoyed this. This is my favorite. I really love this sequence. It has helped me quite a lot to really open up and loosen up the lower back, the hips, and also hamstring muscles. Namaste.